this is where I really love this technology. For me, adaptive. So right now I can set it like 65 miles an hour, which I will, and then I'll just pace with the cars here. And now, you know, this is huge. This is huge on your getting worn out driving cars. For me, and I'll never forget coming back from Florida in my Ford Bronco, hot pepper red Bronco, and adaptive cruise control no longer worked. And something happened. So now I drove all the way home straight through in that damn vehicle. Well, I don't even know. I don't think the cruise even worked. It was I think, yeah. So I had to drive all the way back with no cruise control. That was a long day. And my freaking foot, that's where you get that cicadia, or whatever you call it, however you pronounce it. But that's what I got years ago, from constantly having my foot on that gas pedal, living behind the wheel of these cars. And this adaptive cruise control came along. That was huge. That was one of the main things. One of the main things that drew me to Ford back in 2017 is they were one of the first to have the adaptive cruise control, and they had the Waze interface capability as well. So that was one of the main reasons I kind of eventually got rid of all my Rams, because I loved that technology. Even though I was just a huge Ram guy, never a Ford guy. That Ford Raptor, the Ford Raptor is really what got me turned on to the Ford product. Then I just went hell-bent buying Ford stuff, and yeah, unbelievable how much Ford stuff I bought. I never have even sat down to think about, since 2017, how many Ford vehicles I bought. I mean, I would literally have to just really sit down with a piece of paper and pen and just start thinking through all, you know, if I know for a fact I bought the Raptor, I bought the F-250 and the F-450, those three vehicles I bought right out of the gate. And then eventually it went to the Ford Explorers, the Ford Edge, the Ford Focus, the Ford Mustangs, the Ford F-150s, the Ford Broncos. Did I say 350? F-350. The Rangers, the Maverick. I bought a Lincoln town car at one time. I'm just trying to think off the tip of my tongue of all the different cars, all the different models. I've owned 3 Lightnings. I've owned how many Raptors? I own white Raptor, a silver Raptor, a black Raptor, and the blue Raptor. So what's that? That's 2, yeah, white. So white, silver, that's 2. Black is 3. And then the blue is 4. I think I'm correct on that. So 4 Raptors. And then the Broncos, I had a 2-door Bronco, yellow, and then the red. So there's 2 Broncos. Then I had, then I got the Cactus Gray, 3 Broncos. And then I got rid of the Cactus Gray for the black, 4 Broncos. Then I picked up Julia's Bronco, that's 5. So there's 5 Broncos. Then I had the Expedition. I own, I think, 2 Expeditions, a gold one and a red one. And I think that's it. And then on the F-450 side, I had a gold one and a black one, a used white one, a silver one. So what's that? So we had gold, black, white, and silver. There's 4 F-450s. The Mustangs, I had a GT350 blue. Then I had the orange, That's 2. Then I had a white GT350. That's 3. Then I had the GT500. That's 4. Another GT500. That's 5. Then I bought Julia, a white Mustang. That's 6. Then I bought 2 of the 2024s. That's 8. So there's just off the tip of my tongue. There's 8. There's 8 Mustangs. So what do we get? We get 8 Mustangs. What I say, 4 Raptors. Did I say 4? Broncos. Right? There's 12, 16. The Expeditions 18. The F450s 22. The Lightnings 25. The Explorers had 2 of those. 3 of those. What's that? 28. The Focus 29. The Edge 30. The Mavericks, 2 of those, 32. And then the Tremor F-150 33. And then the Power Boost F-150 24. And then I had the F-250, F-350 Tremor. What's that? 25? Losing count. Then I had the F-250 used. That's like 26. Then the Kirby truck F-250 27. 27. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm sure I'm missing another truck. Oh, the Rangers. So we had 27. So I had a gold 28, a blue 29, a cactus gray. There's 30. So there's 30 Fords that I can think of just off. Well, the Lincoln 31. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's about 31. So 31 Ford vehicles. And I'm just thinking out loud here. What's back at the shop? Oh, the race truck. Is that 35? Oh, the Super Snake truck. 36. If I'm counting right, that's 36. Oh, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. 37. The other Mustang Mach-E, 38. 38. Did I count the F-250 white truck from Tedford Ford? That's 39. Did I count? Yeah, I count the gold. So 39. Did I hit 40? Did I hit 40 cars? Is there a 40th car somewhere in the mix that I can't think of right now? That I'm just kind of... Yeah, so 39 cars. So thinking it through. Since 2017, I've had 39 Ford vehicles. So that's 8 years times 4 times 5, close to 5 new Ford vehicles a year. So I'm just trying to think. There's one more Ford that I haven't counted in the collection of cars. Oh, the Bullet 40. Then the Mach 1, was it? Or Mach? That's 41. The Fighter Gray Mustang, that's 41. Wow. Oh, as I'm sitting here driving down the road, wow. That's close to 6 vehicles. Close to 6 vehicles every year. You know, does Ford ever say this guy promoted our product so much? I'm sure there's our GT350 in there. Did I buy more than one GT350? I think I bought 2 of those. Yeah, so does Ford. You know, am I missing any F-150 trucks off the tip of my tongue? The Tremor and the Power Boost. And I think that's it on that. And then the 3 Lightnings, I got all that. And the Rangers. So I got all that. Yeah, so does Ford, you know, does Ford say, hey, this guy, his YouTube channel promoted us, and the guy bought 41 vehicles. Can we just give this guy some slack? No. Hell no. Yeah, it's like going through divorce. Go through divorce, and for all the good you did, when it comes to the court time, yeah, who cares? I don't like you anymore, so I'm going to punish you. That's how mankind operates. That's mankind's #1 trait. When I don't like you, I punish you. Yeah, so we just talked about the Fords. Man, if I go through the Ram product, oh my gosh, the Jeeps, between the Rams and the Jeeps, those were a lot of vehicles. So we just talked about, in modern times, 12 Mopars. Take the 2 away from 2005 and 8. So we're talking like 12 Mopars, Challengers, and Chargers. And then you start going through the list of all the Jeep Wranglers I had. I had, first one was a red one. Then I had a gold one. Then I had a white one. Then I had a tiki one. So there's 4 right there. 4 on a silver one. There's 5. Then I had the Gladiator red. So there's 6. Now I have the Gladiator silver or primer. That's 7. So what is that right there? There's 19 Mopar products. And then I had the Jeep Grand Cherokee, 2 of those. That's 21. Then I bought my wife another one. That's 22. The Wagoneer's 23. Then you have the Ram T-Rex. That's 24. Then I had I've had so many Ram 1500s. Just going back to memory, I'm going to say I had 23. Then I think I had a white one, a red one. We're at 25, I think the number is roughly. Then I had Ram 2500s, a black one, a white one, 26, 27. Then I bought Julia one, 28. Then I had the Mega Cab, 29. I'm just talking about the last 10 years. This is the 2000 years off. You know, I had a ton of those things as well. Just trying to think out loud. What other Ram vehicle? Well, what other Mopar? I'm just a total brain blip. Yeah, so I'd say probably 30 of those vehicles. I'm sure I'm missing something. So there's 70. So you're just talking the last 8 years, there's 70 vehicles between Ford and Ram, and I'm sure I'm missing something. Then you go to the Jaguar line and Land Rover line. I had 2 Jags. Then I had 3 Land Rovers. There's 5. So up to 75. Then Toyotas. I had Toyota Tacomas. I had the TRD package. And I had the 4Runners. So I had, at least 2 or 3 Tacomas. 4Runners, at least, I'd say 4. There's 8. Then the Avalon and the Supra, there's 10. I had the did I get another Tundra? I don't think I did. 10. FJ, no, that's 2,000 years. So there were what, 80? We're at 82 cars so far, and I'm still thinking about what else I bought, which is, right now it's challenging driving down the road. And so in the last 8 years, just in the cars and trucks, I've at least hit 80 plus cars. But then you start talking about motorcycles. Yeah, wow. Now you wonder why, I don't have any money. I wonder why. Right. Oh my goodness. Getting up the and just enjoying the car as it goes down the road. Let's see how we're doing on the fuel economy. Look at that there. Look at that. 28.5 miles per gallon. I'm not in sport mode, and I'm on highway. This car is insane. Look at this here. And once again, it's because I'm not hot dogging it. And since I'm not hot dogging it, the car's not, burning up all its fuel. I just love that people ride your ass. Dude, just go around. Just go around, dude. Just go your 80 miles an hour around me. There's a passing lane on the left over here. Whatever. Yeah, it's called living on the road. Roads aren't too bad right now. That's amazing. Yeah, so at 80 cars, so that's 10 cars a year of what I just talked about. So that's close to a car a month. That's close to me buying a car every month. And the last run, it was every 10 days. When you go to 2023, it was literally, I was buying a new car or motorcycle every 10 days. That's beyond believable. Because I hit 34 cars and motorcycles in 1 year. Yeah, I think from 2022, I think 2023, 2024, 2022, I think it was 30 cars, 31. 2023 was 33, 34. Even 2024, I think it was 20 some odd cars. So just those 3 years, I bought close to 90 cars just in 3 years. And motorcycles too, cars and motorcycles. So that scenario, if I bought 90 cars in 3 years, what's that? That's over 2 cars, yeah, two and a half cars a month. Yeah, that's just about a car every 2 weeks. Wow. All right, so now I'm on the super highway. This girl here is drifting. I don't know why, but she's drifting. But now, now just kind of hang with the group. Hang with the group. Yeah, just hanging. Look, I'm just hanging. I'm not even. It's a 55 mile an hour road. I'm not even catching up. I'm just. And look at the people on the side, on the exit ramps. These are exit ramps. Look how fast they're going. That's why you get pulled over by the police. It's oh my God, it is so bad. I mean, I get it if you're doing 100 plus miles an hour, but if you get pulled over, you're just but I don't get it. Everybody goes 10 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. over the speed limit. 15. Everybody, you get marked. If a cop catches you enough, you're marked. You're a bad driver. And insurance then just rapes you. I've preached it for years. It's all the dirty money. The political figures are paid off by the insurance companies not to change things, because it's a huge money-making machine for the police to get paid for tickets, and it's a huge amount of money the insurance companies can make off of you, of labeling you as being a dangerous driver because you're driving over the speed limit. So it's a whole gig. It's just it's a joke. And that's what it is. That guy there is doing 80 miles an hour. So that guy there is 25 miles an hour over speed limit. That's a reckless driving ticket. Now this would be a great car to take to Florida. The only dangerous car is it's got 4 track tires on it. What do you want to call it? The drag radials. And if you get a flat tire or a tire gets destroyed, you're screwed. There's no spare tire. That's one reason I like driving the trucks down, is because if you get a flat, you got a spare tire. I know there's kits to fill the tire up, but if you hit something that destroys the tire, you're done. And then this tire here, it'll be a special order from a tire dealer, so you're going to lose a day at least of driving. But you can see it's very comfortable, very accommodating, adaptive cruise. I'm getting close to 30 miles per gallon, so I'm going to get, and this car can run on 87 octane. I mean, you should run premium in it, but the whole point is you can run it. You can mix it. But the only dangerous car in some ways is who steals it. That's the thing, but most part the car wouldn't really be. So this guy here decides in the left-hand lane, and he doesn't want to go fast, so he's just going to hog the left-hand lane. Oh, good. Thank you. You figured it out. Come on, man. Just get out of my way. You know, people are weird. They just pull in the left-hand lane for no reason at all. They just shift over left-hand lane, but then they're not really doing anything. I think they just like an automatic thing about us humans. We just do things. You're not even aware what your subconscious mind has done. You just do it because you do it. Yeah, so this would be a great vehicle to take down for sure. But only then, if I'm down there, I want to bring anything back, or I want to restock up in the Kirkland vodka, whatever it may be, this isn't going to do much for me. So my dad emailed me the whole program from my mother's celebration of life, and me and my father is the president of the church. My father is well known in the whole church community. He's been going to that church for 35 years. People are going out of their way to try to help him, and it's a very nice service. It should be a really good service. I'm definitely going to video that service. It's going to be a tearjerker. I know it's going to even make it that much more difficult for my father to watch that, to be there. You know, and my sister, my second to oldest sister, the middle one of the family, she's the one I knew from day one. When my mother passed, would have really be very challenged. My oldest sister, not as much. She's been very self-sufficient. She's been on her own most of her life and never had the same relationship with my other sister. And so I already know the one sister, Leah, it's going to be a very emotional service with my dad. My brother is for sure. I know. What do we got going on here? He just pulled out in this lane. and then he put on his brakes. And it's the weirdest thing. There's nobody in front of him. So the guy just instantly pulled out in my lane, and it's kind of like, what are you doing? It's an older lady. That's what it is. And that vehicle there, she saw that, and that scared her, and so she did what she did. But anyway, so for my father, it's gonna be tough, because my father's having a challenge. He's never been without my mother. So my dad doesn't have that personal, it's radical, it's challenging. Extremely challenging for my father. And it's even more challenging, I think, being that he's still there in the home. So I got mixed feelings of why he's wanting to get rid of that home so quickly. And, part of me just says because he just wants to move on and not have the memories that go with that home. It's just too overwhelming. I don't know. I don't know. So I get down there. But for me, the downside is I won't be able to be down there long. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. These dogs are so much work. And there's only so few people I'd ever trust to take care of them. And the reality is my wife's going to have to stay back home to take care of the dogs. It is what it is. So we shall see what plays out. But the whole point is, for me, I'm going to be down there just a very limited time, because it's just for all, Brian, who works for me, he's going on vacation that following week. So I got to be back home by Wednesday of that week after my mother's celebration of life. So Brian and his family are going away. And without Brian, there's nobody to run the company. Yeah, without Brian, there's nobody there. So I got to come back. So regardless, even with the dog situation, I have no choice but to come back. So it is what it is. You just make the best of it. And even for me, I just know me being gone for 5 to 7 days from my wife, I just don't know. It's going to be the responsibility of cleaning crap up. That's not going to stop. The crap is definitely much better under control, but it's going to turn into the whole shop being the whole crap show again. But it is what it is. And I don't know if my daughter now claims that my father uses a walker. Now, my dad hasn't told me that. So now, if my dad is using a walker, I don't know how he could come to my home. I have a gravel driveway. How would my dad get across my property? So I don't know. And so I get down there. But what's interesting is my dad is not bringing this up. He has not brought this up at all to me, that he now needs a walker to get around. So, how would that work? I would have to hold my dad's hand to walk across the gravel driveway, which that's not the most perfect surface. Then you got the grass, and they've got a lot of variables there. They got the dogs. So I don't know. I don't think my father will be coming back. That's the reality. So there you go.